What is up, you guys? We back again with another Wednesday stream. Hope you guys are doing good. Gonna slowly wait for some people to funnel in here before we get going. as you can see, there's a little bit of a stack of hardware here. But the center of the show this week is Shatrod or Redshift Designs canvas chassis. This is a prototype, and I'm pretty sure he's fulfilling orders. You're in here. I know you're in here. Redshift, let us know what's going on with the canvas. I know you've got
some exciting news with it.
Yeah.
I don't think we're fulfilling orders quite yet, but I think we're putting
I think you're
orders
QCing chassis for the orders coming in. And so they're going to look a little bit different than this. This is a prototype chassis that he was kind enough to send us, I even want to say earlier this year, very earlier this year. And he's been very patient with us in terms of having a moment to be able to build with it, which is why there are a few different air coolers here and also GPUs. It's really funny, but I would say we have a decent collection of AIOs stashed away. And, you know, as you know, for us, we don't really use AIOs that often. And so for the most part, we don't have most of them in our house with us. We mainly take that space up with water cooling parts. And funnily enough, we don't have any white 360 millimeter based AIOs, which is what I really wanted to do on this as like a towering one. And so because of that, we've got the new Cooler Master Atmos 2 240 millimeter AIO. And Cooler Master is actually nice enough to send us all of the swappable plates. You've got the Pix LED, the LCD screen, the VRM fan, and then like the main Atmos 2 like infinity screen AIO top. So we've got all four screen heads or AIO pump heads in this box. And I thought it would be fun to like just show you guys the different AIO heads on this AIO. It's a 240, it's not 360, which that's okay because we actually don't have that many 240 base AIOs. This is one of the only ones that we do have. All the others are 360s. And then we also have the Cooler Master Hyper 612 Apex, which is one of my favorite looking air coolers for a CPU. And we haven't actually used it, so I'm excited to test it out. We also, and obviously, so we're doing all this on a Ryzen 7600X. So those things can generate a decent amount of heat. So I'm sure either one of these coolers are going to be sufficient. Okay, so Redshift opening up orders December 8th. Thank you, sir. So yeah, if you were to get one of his chassis, it's going to look a little bit different than this. But he's made a few, I would say, very good improvements on the final design. And for the most part, though, it's very much the same. So the build that we would be doing on this chassis, it would absolutely be something you would come to expect if you were to get one of his chassis as well. It's not really misrepresentative of the prototype versus the official. And then we've got two GPUs here, and that's mainly because the coolers aren't white, right? We've got a Leanly SP750 SFX power supply, MSI B650i, which is black PCB, silver heat sinks. So there's already kind of a two-tone with the motherboard itself. We don't have a full white ITX board that's available to use right now. It is in another build. And so I was kind of thinking like with the two-tone of the motherboard already, black PCB, maybe it would make sense to just keep that trend going with the black coolers. And so that's why we've got this cute little toy. This is a 4060 Ventus from MSI, their dual fan white version. And then bringing back the OG EVGA. This is a 2060. And this particular 2060 was actually really cool because it featured like a deactivated 2080 die. So if you were to take this cooler off, the die is like way larger than you would expect on a 2060 or a 60 series variant card in general. Obviously, like with the smaller variants, the chip literally gets cut down in size, and you can see that. But with the EVGA 2060KO, which is what that card is, it had a full-size 2080 die that was just deactivated. I'm pretty sure over the years people tried to like unlock the 2080 die core, but I don't think it was possible. Similarly to like old ATI cards where you could like unlock like a 4950 to be like a 4970, but I don't think that's possible even after all these years. But it's still kind of cool that that card's got a full cut 2080 die under it. Yeah, and then we've got Kingston DDR5, the Fury Beast.
Furry beast.
Furry Beast. God, I'm never gonna live that down. A long time ago, I had made a social post on Instagram, and I totally biffed the caption, and I think instead of Fury, I typed Furry, and so ever since then, it's been Furry Beast, DDR5 from Kingston. So, whoops. I don't know. I think Kingston might have set themselves up for that one. So yeah, we're gonna get started. Ellie is trying to mess around with the chat for VODs after the fact, because one thing that we have been seeing with our streams is we get a lot of after the fact watchers, and Nico in our Discord, he had reminded us it was time to include the live chat into the actual overlay so that you guys could see what questions were being asked, so that we weren't just like talking to imaginary friends. So at least kind of working on that before we like fully begin here. And I wanted to
What the heck?
almost have like a moment of silence for one of the OGs in the DRAM manufacturing space, Crucial. It was like one of the first things I read about this morning. On Micron's website, they had posted that they are literally pulling out of the consumer space because they just don't make as much money as the enterprise space. And, you know, I should have seen it coming. The writing on the wall was when they discontinued their ballistics line, when they didn't transition the ballistics over to DDR5. Because I'm pretty sure ballistics died with DDR4. That should have been the writing on the wall. And now you've got EVGA, you've got NVIDIA deciding to supply just their GPU dies to AIBs rather than the like main board reference design PCB, which included the VRAM as well as the main chip die. It's pretty dystopian, I gotta say. I don't understand this timeline that we're in. This is pretty wild, because I feel like this AI craze, it's gonna come to a head in some form or another. It was funny, Dan Hauser, who was, I believe, one of the main executives or CEO of Rockstar Games before he either stepped down or retired a few years ago. He attributed the AI craze to mad cow disease, where the cows were starting to be fed their own, and they were developing mad cow disease, a disease that the meat was unusable, and it was really bad. And I remember it being a thing back in, like, I don't know, 2016 or something like that, many years ago. But basically it's eating itself, right? Eating itself of its own. So like, and people have talked about it online about like large language models being built on other large language models, and the AI is just going to feed into AI, and either we're going to get an insane make-believe world where you can tell an AI to make anything you want and it does spit it out, in which case all originality is out the window, or it's going to snowball into this weird way where it might actually get worse, and the more we push it, the worse it gets. Or we might even get a Skynet situation, right? So either way, none of this really seems fun for any of us in this space. And seeing Crucial bow out, like fully out of the consumer space, is just absolutely mind-blowing. And I don't know where it's going to go from here, folks. But all I know is there are still plenty of dope PCs to be built. There are still plenty of good times to be had with a computer for yourself, whether that's gaming, designing, editing, producing music. You know, there are so many things you can do with a computer, but there's also so many ways that you can build a computer and personalize it to your own, you know, self-interests. It's very much like an automobile where you can build up an old classic car, but like mod it into like a retro futuristic craziness and have it be representative of your own character, right? And the automotive industry hasn't really died over the years, even with all these EPA crunch downs across the globe in different ways, whether that's being retracted or implemented. I really do feel like the automotive industry has stood the test of time, and I think I would really like to attribute the automotive industry to the PC consumer space industry, and that there's still plenty of life left to be lived in this space. And I don't want us to all give in to the doom and gloom, because I mean, Crucial bowing out, I mean, they're a juggernaut, right? So let's just keep an optimistic view of this space and keep making cool stuff and keep giving companies a reason to give a damn, you know what I mean? And it's not fun to read that, you know, motherboard sales are down 40-50% because of increased DRAM pricing across the board, and like everyone's hurting it. Everyone's feeling this pain. And I think it's just up to us to kind of push forward and maybe endure a bit of pulling back on raking in the dough. Like, I feel like greed has become like the overall theme of the world in the past 5-6 years. And it's really unfortunate to see, because you see greed percolate through everything now. Everyone is becoming greedy in some way or another. And I just don't want that to be the death of whatever timeline we're living in right now. So, but yeah, let's talk about something a bit more optimistic, like this dope build we're going to get started. So, okay, one thing with this chassis, it's a really cool design, actually. So it's a hybrid steel 3D print chassis design. And Redshift, if you want to pop in and verify if I am correct in that you will be implementing 3D rear feet in the back for the official design. But I've been wanting to do like a hybrid steel and 3D print chassis design myself for a while. But there's a way to go about it, right? You utilize the complexity of 3D design for the print aspect, but then you got to utilize what steel brings, right? The tensile strength of I mean, it's, you look at our ISO chassis, right? You can do a lot in terms of weight distribution when you're using the right material. And, you know, for instance, if you try to make an ISO in 3D filament, it's just not going to happen unless you 3D print it in metal, in which case that is so over the top and unneeded, because our stainless steel sheet metal is more than sufficient, right? So it's all about utilizing the benefits, the pros and cons in a very synonymous way that that can really transform a chassis design, but without providing weaknesses when it could have been a strength. A lot of the weight of this build is going to be towards the front, which is why I think he went with a steel foot in the front. And I think he went with a 3D printed foot in the rear just for added stability. The SFX power supply mounts right here in the front, right underneath the ITX motherboard. And then the riser cable actually goes over the SFX right directly into the motherboard. So a lot of the weight is in the front, right? You got your GPU right here, front and center. You've got the motherboard right here with a massive cooler if you want, or an AIO. And so technically, you don't need to mount anything on the back. He's added a bunch of really cool mounting positions along the edge rails here for basically whatever you want. Our friend Nico, Nico CPK on Instagram, I think he did a dual 280 radiator setup mounted off of these rails, these same rails. So you can absolutely mount radiators on this and have like and in which case it's really not putting any weight anywhere other than on the sides, in which case these 3D printed feet are more than sufficient. But one thing he did implement, and you know, if we could get we got to get the right spacers, and we've got some spacers, but I want to mount the 240 AIO on the back and have the radiator and fans on the back with the tubing coming around on the front. And even with the AIO mounted so close to this panel, I really don't think there's going to be any concern of like, oh no, now it's top heavy, right? You still get your power supply down here at the bottom, still get your GPU down here at the bottom. And so the center of gravity is most definitely at the bottom and in the front. So even with an AIO mounted on the back, even if you wanted to do a water cooling radiator right here, all your weight's on the front. So I'm really not concerned about these 3D printed feet in the rear here. I think it's just for added stability. Yeah, so he's Redship's in the chat here, so he's talking about it. Were you able to figure it out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'll see the chats pop up. Pop up for 15 seconds. However, when we change scenes, let me know, and I need to copy everything over to there as well.
Oh, okay.
Hello, everybody.
Ellie's finally made it into the camera view.
I popped in by accident when I was grabbing my Red Bull.
I saw that. That was funny. Yeah, we're pretty excited about this. One aspect about his prototype chassis, and I'm sure it's going to be a little bit different with the official, is this really cool and unique way of implementing a GPU PCI mount, a power switch, and it's all mounted to the SFX power supply once a power supply is mounted. It's very smart. It's very clever. I appreciate the thought process behind it. And he also made it in copper, which I thought was a really cool little touch. I do wish we had more copper aspects to include here with that to match with this, but obviously, you know, we could have painted it and everything, but I didn't really want to. I wanted to keep it the bare copper. I think that's fun. And then you've got a fun keycap power switch that he custom wired in with, I believe, an LED as well as the switch. Yep. So that's pretty cool. So I think, honestly, the first step for this build is going to be power supply. So we get that mounted in. It creates the platform for everything else, right? You've got your weight added right away, distributions toward the front, and then that also gives us the mounting ability for the PCI slot for the GPU, and then he's got integrated standoffs for the motherboard. So I gotta say,
It smells like power supply.
It does smell like power supply a little bit.
What?
That's so funny. I have a love-hate with integrated standoffs, and that's only because you can't use our BLK with this. You know, if I was crazed about it, I would have broke these off, drilled through, maybe done like a Pemnut press, female threaded tap, and then, but even then with the Pemnut, it's really hard to get Pemnuts fully recessed. It's always poking out a little bit. So I could have done at least maybe nuts on the back with the standoffs, and then maybe run a BOK on this. But I mean, that's modding, right? So I wanted to go about with this build just fully vanilla, as without any modifications, just because it's a really cool showcase of what Redshift's chassis is about, even though it's a prototype, very much in the same way. And yeah, so let's get going. Thank you for adding more information, Redshift. Appreciate that. I guess I could read these comments back just so that there's an audio log of what he's saying, just in case the chat disappeared too quickly.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely an option for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So production units have no feet, but I can make files available for people to print their own. Okay, sounds good. So
I love that idea. I also think that also gives you a lot of ability to just be creative with it and up your own product. I think that's actually a really neat idea.
Yeah,
Dimitri.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been slacking hard, but like for instance with the ISO.
You got to scroll down again.
With the ISO chassis, we've got a few 3D printed editions that we've been meaning to send out to every customer
I know,
who's bought an ISO.
Nico's been very patient because he asked for the.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
You have to scroll back down on this chat. My love.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna read. Let's see.
How are you doing today, Duxway Bob Weave?
Duxway Bob Weave.
I love
It's such
saying
a fun name.
I know,
right?
it makes me feel like I can talk really fast.
Yeah, Duxway Bob Weave.
You're a platform.
Got him. Did I say platform? I must have.
I must have.
You're a platform.
You're a towel.
You're a towel. Should we do like a more zoomed in camera angle on this build?
Yep, that means I've got to go back and copy over the chat to this one as well.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're welcome to drill and modify it to your liking. We may just do that, but who knows, we'll see. I also have thoughts about making a French cleat for the back so you can wall mount it. That's a great idea. I was thinking about a wall mounting computer. Haven't even told John this, but maybe that's something that I kind of design. I don't know. We'll see. We're doing well. I'm happy to hear you're good. We are...
yeah, we're doing good.
We're doing good. We have most of our CES plans as far as like behind the scenes, and by the behind the scenes I mean we've got our outfits picked out so I could pack tomorrow if need be. And one second. And handheld. There we go. I'm gonna actually just swap it to this one real quick. Yeah, and then
that way we just have it, right?
Yeah.
It should be automatic.
Yeah, we should
That's
be good.
dope. That's awesome.
Cool.
So you don't need to mess with it anymore, right?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
I am excited for you to do your next build with Liquid House stuff. We will be shipping orders tomorrow. We've just been a little bit behind trying to catch up with...
Oh, Willow's trapped in the cable. It's okay, baby. Hold on. Okay, good girl.
Is this frozen?
Oh, crap. Here. That might be because I might need to deactivate it real quick and then reactivate it. Having 3 capture card sometimes doesn't want to immediately update.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be fun. I don't know if I have an affinity for wall mount PCs, but I think that there's a market for it. Making the whole thing a distro and hiding the pipes and wires would be insane, like a monoblock of some sort.
There's been a few distro chassis out there. They've all been open air, and then obviously you've got your Singularity computer cases that are like gigantic distro cases, in which he specializes in, and they're
hide
cool.
The pipes in the wall. My
there
God.
You go.
Not renter friendly.
Throw some foam pipe wrap around that and keep them insulated. Or maybe it just stays cool in the wall if you got no insulation already.
Very cold down here.
Is it cold down here?
You're wearing shorts.
I had
honestly.
turned the space heater off.
Oh, what am I hearing?
Is it the music?
I'm hearing a fan of some sort.
Oh,
the
that's
light?
the light. Yeah, the lights have fans because they're beast. The main light that we have pointed at the ceiling is a 500 watt mono LED. So 500 watts, you know, it's got to stay cold. Man, this is a clean power supply. I love how clean and simple this is. So this is basically how it goes. It's really cool, actually. So actually, no, it goes this way. Yeah, because the cutout is right there. Oh, no, I got it backwards. There we go. And then slides into
Oh,
place.
hell yeah.
So you put your 3 screws, which is more than enough for an SFX, and then the cutout is so the power supply can breathe. So pretty cool. So we'll.
Hi, Amphixius. Welcome.
The riser cable needs to be squished just a little bit, just so it can. The power supply. There's like a tiny gap between the power supply and the chassis, but that's okay. We'll throw some screws in there. Welcome, thanks for being here. This is a fun build. We're
Matt, while you're over
excited
there,
about to.
the small
What are you looking
mat.
for?
I don't know what the brand is on that mat that we have. I feel like it's an AMD mat or something.
You want to bust out the Noctua mat?
I just want to use a mat in general. The small one is fine. Is the Noctua one pretty big?
No, it's not as big as that black one.
Okay. Do you want me to put those in there?
Yeah, I think I gave you one too many. But yes. Would you like the Pixel Drive screwdriver from Hodo? Yeah, let's bust out that Noctua mat. We haven't opened it yet. They were very kind enough to send us that. Been wanting to do a Noctua post where it's just like a full spread of their stuff on the mat. So maybe I can do that this week. I think the rest of this week though will be fulfilling orders. We had an awesome sale, our first ever sale.
Yeah, and I want to thank everybody who supported it for. Oh my gosh, is this the wrong thread?
No.
Okay.
The screws have never gone through that because it's a new power supply. So, do you want to do it by hand?
Yeah, I do want to do it by hand. I talk a lot of shit for somebody who really wanted an electric screwdriver and then wants to do everything by hand in the end.
It's because we're used to the feel, right?
Yeah, I just like, I can't, it doesn't have, I don't have the control that I want to have.
Yeah, I get it.
It's like driving a manual transmission vehicle versus an auto. Like, I like being able to communicate with the car a lot more. Oh, and,
sorry.
Neat. It's like actually the same exact thought process that I have.
Yeah, this is a dope mat. Very nice. So put some weights on the corners to flatten it out a little bit.
I just feel like the holes are just a tiny bit off.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. You're gonna have to like.
Yeah, I get that, but I feel like here, actually, will you hold it for me right there? Like right here.
Yeah, let's see if I can get it in that way. Yeah, it's like a little bit short.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Want to have a crack at it? 632 is absolutely the thread pitch for power supply. So let me see.
Yeah, you'll see what I'm looking at, what my problem is.
So if I have, do you see that?
No, that's not the whole bit. Oh. Oh no. Well, that's not good. Oh no. Yeah, that sucks.
Want to drill?
The holes are a little off on this one.
Wonder if we can just like. Damn it.
Yeah.
Do you want to take it out and just drill it out a bit?
Yeah, I might have to open up these holes a little bit, Redshift. But this is exactly why we prototype stuff, right?
I'm sorry that we're doing it on stream.
I'll do it off camera.
Ooh, yeah, it's a nice mat. I would agree. I'm glad that you were able to pick one up. We do have a website. It's just liquidhouse.com. Do you want to put the main stream on so they're not just looking at our...
Yes. Main scene.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for giving us the permission. We will drill it out a little bit.
Yeah, just gonna open up the holes a bit.
Boba, what do you mean for the screwdriver? Oh no, it wasn't the screwdriver. John has his drill on hand, so we will just go. Zzz, zzz. Or sounds like a laser, because John's an alien, and he always has it on hand because he's an alien and he has laser beam fingers. Zzz.
I'm an alien.
You heard it here first, folks. How's everyone's week going? Has anyone had any fun wins? I can't believe it's almost over already. I feel like there's not enough time in a day, not enough hours in a day. Certainly, I feel like I just woke up and it was Monday and now it's Wednesday. What do you mean, WTF? You didn't know he was an alien? I thought you would know. Honestly, I totally get that. I totally get that. Was Thanksgiving last week? Oh, it was just last week, right? And that's possibly why I woke up and it was Wednesday, because you'd certainly get those holiday hangovers. What day is Christmas on this year? On Thursday again. The week is long and difficult. Work is brutal. I spend all my free time packaging the canvases. I get it. Once they're packaged, though, it's done after that. You don't have to do anything more except sell them and send them out. Yeah, Thanksgiving was last week already. Oh, you had a good doctor's appointment today. I love a good doctor's appointment. I love an easy doctor's appointment. Yeah, back to the QCing and packing. We don't, all of our ISOs are just bare, raw when we get them, and we pack them as we ship them out. So there's a whole QCing process. John has to hand do a lot of just sanding and just making sure everything, all the grains are going in the right direction. The grain is going in the right direction. Oh, you got poked. Just like Willow. Did you get an adequate injection as well? Willow had her annual exam yesterday, and I told her vet, yeah, not aluminum, 304 steel. Good. However, we do have one aluminum one, and it's mine, because we're going to powder coat it and take it to CES for Patriot. Can anybody guess what color it's going to be? I'm going to give you one guess. It's a hard one. Okay, you got blood work. Got it. Yeah, the ISOs are a 304 stainless steel. So they're like high quality steel. They're Honka. They're definitely Honka. How'd you know, Anthixius? Yeah, we're gonna do a pink ISO, white hardware. So pink, white, and silver. Unfortunately, there's gonna be some silver in there because that's what these board manufacturers really love their silver. They're like, oh, it's either gonna be black or white, and by white we mean silver. But yeah, we're gonna make a super girly ISO, and by super I mean it's still gonna be very industrial. But get some pink builds in here, yo. Unless I like change my mind and find a better powder coat color when we go and visit the powder coater. But we got to get that done soon, so possibly we'll do that next week. Maybe I'll do a poll on my Instagram if I find more than one color I like. But I'm very particular. I'm a particular baby. Can we paint the exos? Is that possible? Maybe. Yeah, the exos are actually planning to be powder coated. They're not going to be raw stainless like the ISOs. So yes, they will be painted. I don't know if John wants me to. John, can I tell them what color the exos are going to be?
What's that?
Can I tell them what color the exos are going to be?
Yeah, it's gonna be black.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing the EXO test bench in black, probably textured black, because the reality is that the EXO's it's meant as a test bench, right? It's a full test bench chassis design, and so
Just more versatile.
it's going to be versatile, right? The powder coating's durable. We've tested out the powder coat, the new powder coat from our manufacturer. It's very consistent texture, finish. It's super durable, very consistent. Is that going to work?
I don't know, man.
You see that? See a bad boy.
I think you needed to go up, not big. Or no, stop. You're scratching the power supply.
It feels so cross-threaded.
Why does it feel that way?
I don't know. All right,
We're gonna have to repaint this power supply before we do our build in it with it. Yeah, it's gonna look good. It will look good. I would like to do a silver. There's a really cool powder coated silver that our manufacturer does. No, it's totally okay. I do think that, I think it's a power supply thing. It feels like it's a power supply thing.
Oh, sorry, baby. Sorry.
No, this time this part is not.
You know, it's strange. It almost feels like this is not a 632 threaded power supply. But I look at the thread pitch and there's no way it's metric. But like, the screw doesn't even really want to go into the other holes. It like fully wants to stop.
Here, look at this.
That's the same exact.
Try one of those. Ugly boys.
You know, God forbid we want to use hex-headed, flat-headed screws. Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me.
No, I don't think that they're using M3.
No, the included screws are 632. They're normal, but it's like the powder coat is too thick, right? Like when they powdered their own power supply, it like went too thick, and so it like encroached on the threads, and you have to kind of tear through them with the screw. Oh, gosh, man, it just doesn't feel good.
And Thixius, if you want to message us about the raw steel, let us know. I think we could probably figure something out for you.
Yeah, we actually had a Discord member order a stainless prototype EXO. I don't know if they're watching. There still needs to be a few design revisions to it. We just haven't done that yet. But he went forward with the prototype. From what you've seen in photos so far, that's the same design, and he ordered one in that same fashion. So we did it in 304 stainless. So
Is it just a powder coating issue?
yeah, it's the paint is literally so thick in the threads that it was feeling like we were cross-threading, and that was not the case.
Not nice.
No,
Really rude.
so rude.
Yeah, thread pitch, don't know her. I'm with you, Anthixius. It's a
Wait, what's a thread pitch?
what's a thread pitch and why are there so many
is
different
that a
ones?
type of baseball throw?
We had done a build for it was actually our LH1 chassis, which is the chassis that goes in the front of Cooler Masters sim rig. Sorry, I'm having a hard time with words. And when we got to Taiwan, out of all places, we didn't have like 4 screws or some shit for the fans. And by 4, it was probably 3 times 4 or 6 times 4, so 24 screws, not just 4 of them. Yeah, that was interesting. So we had reached out to AK Mod, and we're like, bro, do you have anything for us?
Please tell me you've got something.
And lo and behold, he did not, unfortunately. So he brought us what we could use, and then we used electrical tape and hoped and prayed that the fans would stay on.
Yeah, I know. He gave us. What did he give us? He gave us. Man, this is. Bro. Oh. Okay. I got that one.
Are you just going to use the normal power supply?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was unfortunate, but it's super not uncommon that John and I have one tiny little thing that we have to just wing and free ball. We're
Yeah,
very
that was
good at
okay.
adapting and very resourceful, if you will. Yesterday, John and I were in the car going on just kind of a longer car ride to go to our manufacturer. And we have a Volkswagen. It's a 2021.
No, 22.
22 Tiguan. And a really fun thing about these TSI engines, which is the engine that they put in the 2.0 TSIs, they are oil consumers.
Man, they love to burn oil.
They burn oil. They want more. So every 5,000 miles, we always get a notification in our car that we need more oil. So we pulled over, got off the road. Luckily, we had oil in the back of our car because we're Volkswagen drivers and we're used to that.
Yeah, we came from the automotive industry before doing Liquid House full time.
Yeah, so we're always well prepared.
Okay,
We're in.
we're Gucci, fam.
And John had a funnel, and it was funny because last week we're draining his cube build, which was his main rig, And he's like, "Do you have like a funnel of some sort?" I was like, "I don't have
Yeah,
a funnel."
for the graphene.
Because we needed to
fluid.
keep, we were holding onto that graphene fluid like it's like.
Oh yeah,
gold.
most of that fluid that's in the Haven now, that was reused because that stuff,
It's great.
it's great.
Yeah. So we made a funnel out of a compostable cup. No, 5,000 miles, not 500 miles. Sorry if I misspoke. But yeah, every 5,000 miles, we always get a damn notification that our oil pressure, not oil pressure, just our oil
Oil
levels are low. But John and I did like kind of discuss this the last time we got our oil changed, which was 5,000 miles ago. Our oil lasts a lot longer and it's always a lot cleaner because we're always having to refill the oil.
Yeah, it just burns
tank.
off. So if anything, it runs on fresher oil more often than,
Yeah.
than not. you
And
know?
they say, "Oh, your oil was clean," and it's like, "Well, it's because it's brand new."
It's like, oh really? Well, it's it's such a good car.
Weird. Yeah, 5,000. 500 would be insane. But I haven't, my Audi was that. My Audi was also an oil burner, but it also had a nice little oil leak too, so. 5,000 is normal anyway. Nothing changes from 10, 20 years ago. Still need yes. We, go more than 5,000 nowadays, but don't tell the car gods.
Yeah.
Our oil is always very clean.
Of course. I need a different screwdriver.
We'll be using the AMD Ryzen 70, what is this?
Yeah, 76.
7600X. Super exciting. Got this on a nice Black Friday sale. You hear that?
Yeah. Only way we can get AMD CPUs.
One day, hopefully, they will support us in these endeavors and we won't have to beg and plead for our processors.
M3, huh? Nice.
Where is that razor blade?
Somewhere over there.
Oh, there it is. I had a Volkswagen once that burned off oil like crazy and that thing didn't even have dipstick. What model was that? Was that an older one? Hi, combative panda.
Yo, what up, Panda?
Week's been good. Just chilling. Is the chat too small for people to read? Do I need to up that a little bit?
I think we can up it.
Additionally, how does our volume sound? Boba, I'm talking to you. Kind of thinking.
It's always
Maybe
good to
use
do a
the
little
song
volume
for
check.
a reel one time.
I think we did. Sounds familiar.
Yeah, it does. Okay, yep. That sounds about right. John actually had an 04 Jetta as well.
Oh, I miss that car. I was looking at a photo of it the other day.
It's the reason why we're together, to be honest. I fell in love with his car before I fell in love with him.
Yep. She saw it at a car show.
Your Mini Cooper doesn't have a dipstick. That's crazy.
How does it not have a dipstick?
Okay, good that the volume's good. Cool. We do sound like lovely people. We are lovely people.
Oh, good.
Yeah, John, yeah, it was a fun car. We ended up getting an 02 GLI, so Mark IV GLI, about a year after we finally said goodbye to his Jetta. And man, that thing was fun. It was like stage 2, had a stage 2 clutch. it was also a pain in the dick. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
was
was.
actively trying to kill me. One time, I completely know what you mean by that. I think that's like a general consensus for Mark IV people. Yep, got the VAGCOM to check the oil levels. Insane.
Oh
and
my
VAGCOMs
gosh!
back in the day were,
alright.
yeah, $2,000. They were so expensive. You always had to become friends with somebody who had a VAGCOM. So, and then of course they were VIN locked to like 4 vehicles or 5 vehicles.
I think it was. Well, it might have been 5, but there were also 3. I think you could get different VACCOMs for, and then if you had the dealer one, you could do as many as you wanted.
Yeah.
But those are like a lot of money.
A lot more. That's wild. That was the way that you had to check the oil. Did your Jetta have a dipstick?
Yeah, it was a 1.8T.
Yeah. So, and that's the same one. Or you probably had the 2.0.
The Cooper's not going to have a 1.8T. The Cooper wasn't owned by Volkswagen Auto Group.
No.
Are we talking about the Cooper?
No.
Oh.
We're talking about an 04 Jetta turbo. So that was the 2.0 turbo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no. The 2.04 2.0?
No, it was a turbo, so it was a 1.8T.
Oh, yes. The 2.0 was just naturally aspirated.
Yeah, not non-turbo.
Yeah.
You had to park it in a flat level surface and then tell the computer to measure it for you. It says good instead of an actual readout, just good. Yeah, Boba, I'm sorry. It's like a different language.
He's like, oh man,
It's
I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, they are perpetually confused, which is honestly fine. I like to be able to flex my engine knowledge, though. It's fun. It's good for my brain.
It's like, hey, listen, we know what we're talking about, okay?
I know more about engines than John does.
It's true. It's 1,000,000% true.
Ooh, a GLX VR6. VR6s are fun. I got rid of it when I lost brakes and power steering. I had to do circles in a parking lot until I could put my foot down and stop the car Flintstone style. Yeah, that's genuinely terrifying. Yeah, there was one time that I was going to the mall, and it was right before a trip that we were going on, and I was in the Jetta, or the GLI, and the clutch got stuck in an engaged position, and I couldn't engage the clutch because it was stuck, and I didn't realize that it was, well, I did realize it was stuck, but I was at a red light, went to go into first gear, and the car I was just pressing in, I had no leeway, so it wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah, it wouldn't go up.
Yeah, so I called John, and then a cop happened to pull up behind me, and he pushed me through the intersection
Just so funny.
with his bumper against my bumper, which was terrifying as a car person. Also, this GLI that we had was in pristine condition, so I was like, oh my god, if I hear a crack, I swear to god, I'm gonna freak out. Pushed me through the intersection, got me out of the middle of it, and he was like, what do you want me to do? And I was like, truthfully, I want you to fuck off.
Just leave me alone.
Yeah, just leave
Go
me alone.
away.
And so I sat there next to the mall. I was almost to my destination, and I got out of the car, and I looked down into my wheel well, or not wheel well, but my where the pedals are, and I was like, well, what if I just pull it back at me, pull the clutch back at me? So I did, and then I got back in the car and I went on my merry way, and it never happened again. We got rid of the car shortly after. The person who we bought it from actually
Brought it back.
bought it back and then sold it to somebody else, which was funny. Because I would have never sold it to the person that they
So trade backsies.
trade backsies for the same price that he bought it at.
Yep. We had it for a few years.
Yeah, I mean, I think we spent like $4,500 on that thing, and that was just a few years ago. Like, we paid top dollar.
Top dollar for that thing, man. These Jettas aren't worth shit anymore.
Yeah. But yeah, the VR6 engine's a really fun one. I've never owned a VR6.
This is dope.
Yeah.
I know we're talking about cars, but
Sorry, we can get back to not talking
No,
about
it's
cars
okay.
because now Boba's eyes they're glazing
like
over.
glazing, yeah. This is pretty sick so far. I'm digging it.
Let me at that motherboard. Let me at it.
Man, this 2060 can live again. This is fun. It's GPU's poking out just a little bit, but I think it's because the riser cable tension is just high still, and I need to like bend this cable so it's not pushing outward. Maybe I can loosen this and kind of reposition that PCI bracket.
It's about the driver that's driving the car doing the driving. Exactly.
Oh man.
Wheelos is so funny. She moves everywhere I move.
Yep, a little shadow.
As if this room wasn't just 10 feet wide, baby girl. I love not being a car person anymore, though, because it was an expensive endeavor. I do have one car still in a shop with a busted engine. And will it ever get fixed? Will I even see that car back? I don't know. I think that there's a certain time where the shop can take ownership of it, and I'm really nervous about that. It's something I've got to...
It's got to be a long time. It can't be like 6 months because it's...
And it just is going to be 6 months this month, so... I don't know, but I'm nervous about it. Because if I have to...
Here, so let's...
Sit it on that.
Yeah, lay it on the box so that the feet don't break.
Neat.
Man, this thing's sick. I'm going
Wanna
to
sit
reposition
down.
the camera a bit.
Will you do me a favor while I'm doing this?
Yeah, what's up?
Will you put that package out for Amy?
Yeah.
And just put it in the trash can area?
Wait, where? Put it where?
Just where the trash cans go.
Just put the box next to the trash cans?
Not the ones on the street, but where they go normally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's so expensive and it's also so sad. It's just like it's like a bottomless pit of sadness. We don't do our oil changes anymore either. Take it straight to the dealership, get absolutely reamed for pricing, but it is what it is. Yeah, I hope we do too. I hope we do too. John busted the engine. Told him not to get on the freeway when he took it out. And what did he do? He took it on the freeway. I said, don't go over 40 miles per hour in this car. I don't trust it. And he was like, bet.
Stomped on that pedal so hard.
He was like, but it's... I'm like, but don't do that.
You guys want to see the most expensive part of the build?
Kingston Furry Beast.
This RAM is probably worth more than all of this hardware. That sounds absolutely insane to say.
Yeah. I think we're going to do a housekeeping episode about the RAM AI situation. And this gives us even more reason. But we really want to deep dive into it and really talk about what our opinions are, what we think like the implications are going to be.
This is a cool little build, man.
Yeah.
I like it. It's a perfect home theater PC chassis.
The damn RAM.
The damn RAM.
I can't wait until this is all behind us. And I hope that these people start. I just don't understand. Like, I'm gonna be real. Why are we absolutely fucking the normal person? Why is that such a standard nowadays?
Because it's greed, like I was saying.
I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
I just don't get it. And
Make it make sense.
yeah, if somebody could make it make sense.
Look how big this tube of thermal paste is.
This is some of my favorite thermal paste to use, I will say, because it's just like the consistency is really good.
Yeah, thick.
It's not as, it is thick, but it's like,
You're like, yeah, I'm gonna do
we
this.
are actually RAM rich. I will say we don't ever get rid of any of the hardware we get sent.
Oh, for reasons like this.
For reasons like this, and we do have a good stack of RAM, luckily. So this is actually, they didn't sponsor the builds that's going to be going in particular. They just sent it out to us. Does this mean the dummy lighting sticks are worth more now too? I don't know, maybe.
Maybe, probably not.
Yeah,
but
probably
you know
not.
what? Corsair will probably charge it anyway.
Yeah, of course, if there's a will, there's a way. Yeah, it makes me sad too. I'm genuinely bummed. And I think that Duxway Bob Weave had mentioned earlier about how NVIDIA had just announced that all the AIB partners are going to have to start providing their own memory for graphics cards going forward. And that's obviously doesn't mean that you get to do whatever you want to do with memory. It's not like they can come up with their own solution. They're going to have to come up with a NVIDIA approved solution. Which just to me, it's like, why bottleneck them and then have the final say in the end of the day? Just breaks my brain, to be honest, to say the least. At least to my knowledge, there's no builds like that on the market. This one, right?
This is sick. No, it's a cool air cooler.
Yeah, this is a nice little air cooler. I think did John mention that we will be doing like a couple different hardware and like tests with them?
Crap, you know what we didn't put in?
What? Memory?
Hard drive, yeah.
I know, I was gonna ask about that. I thought maybe there was already a hard drive in here.
Look at this magnet cap.
Is that called, oh, the Hyper 612 Apex. And then we also have that 240 Atmos 2 AIO that we'll be putting on here also. So, yeah, we need to put some memory in there.
I think, crap.
Motherfucker.
I think I gotta take these little screws off and I can't get to the screw with the
There's
riser
no way.
cable in the way. So I
Take
gotta
that thing off.
Take that card out.
Take it off, brother.
Here, no, it's this one.
Yeah, that letter was insane. So NVIDIA shifting the blame on GDR. Yep, GDR suppliers. Yeah.
Of course they will shift the blame rather than, you know what, we'll just pony up and pay a bit extra because we can afford it.
Yeah.
I mean, they're only at what, 5.7 trillion market cap?
I'm shaking my head right now. You can't see it, but I'm shaking my head, rolling my eyes. I'm rolling my eyes so far in my back that I can see my brain. The RAM move will shoot NVIDIA in the foot because different RAM vendors is a bit different. They're going to have the hardest time maintaining consistency. Yeah, except that they are going to set the standard preemptively to have the AIB partners give them, like, they're going to have to approve it prior. So I can see where you can, like, I think it would be hopeful saying that it's going to shoot them in the foot. But I think that they already have such a hard lockdown on the AIB partners. They don't have the final say. These partners don't have the final say. Also, at the end of the day, NVIDIA is more than happy to talk about how the gaming PC, whatever, GPU market or that segment of their business is only like less than 10% of their total revenue. So they just don't care. They just don't care. And it's really unfortunate. I wholeheartedly disagree. Aw, there's not a random.
So cute. Little fan. little NVMe fan.
I was hoping there was going to be an NVMe in here. Why weren't you pregnant long
It's
enough
kind
to
of funny
produce
because
me
the
an
pads are
NVMe?
like short. Okay.
Huh.
I gotta get a hard drive now.
AB partners got to go source it on their own. Gaming does not make a spliff of what AI does for NVIDIA's portfolio. 100%. Yeah, they're going to source it on their own, and then at the end of the day, NVIDIA is going to make sure that they approve it. I've said this 1,000 times, but I'm going to reword it. I don't know. They're going to have to approve it still. They're still going to have their paws on the AIB partners' moves.
Which is a bummer, right? Because if a situation like that becomes more prevalent, you would think these AIBs would then have like for instance, if ASUS was like, oh, okay, well then our Astrals get 48 gigs instead of 32 for the 5090, or move away from the goddamn 8 gigabyte variants.
The 8 gigabyte variants, are we out of our effing minds? Yeah, NVIDIA won't live rent-free in my head again until the 90 cards fall below $1,500 for launches permanently. You know what, Anthixius? You and I should go out and change the world together, because I agree with that. But I'm glad that you thought that was funny. I said the motherboard wasn't pregnant long enough to produce an NVMe.
Seriously.
Great in having a monopoly on the market. Yeah. Yep. I have hope for Intel graphics. I think that when they came out, they weren't very strong, but they quickly turned that around. Yep. We should go bowling and then change the world. Depends on how good of a bowler you are. I suck at bowling. You have to be worse than me. That's the rule. Anything with me. If you're better than me, you can't. I won't participate with you. Which is actually not true at all. My fantasy football team has been losing for all season. I haven't won. I won maybe 1 week. Got a nice grade F on that one. But yes, I'll go bowling and then we can go change the world.
I did not feel right about that open die, just
Why was
not
that
having
open?
a pad on it. Because they have the fan, so at least Patriot has this little aluminum, the slimmest aluminum spreader, which I'm sure will help just a tiny little bit, but I'll take it.
Intel graphics, holy crap. Yep, the Xe4 GPUs. I am ready for Intel to come back. Strong, very strong. I have high hopes. And I don't know if that's because I have an affinity for Intel.
Well, we need it. We need more players in the space. We need competition.
Yeah.
You get the hell away from a monopoly.
Why is that moving so much?
It's fine.
Okay. You use the bumpers in bowling. Combative Panda, is that not cheating?
It's cheating!
Does anyone let you use the bumpers?
Is the definition of a handicap.
The shame alone.
Shame.
We'll have a house bowling day.
Shame.
It would actually be fun eventually. I would love to start doing events. Like LANs.
I would love to host a LAN.
And if anyone's going to do it, it would be Liquid House. So don't tell anybody else.
Well, one of these days we're going to have a Liquid House.
We are going to have a Liquid House.
A showroom.
You walk in.
Walk-in store. Not really going to be a store per se, but you go in there.
More so a gallery.
Gallery. Get a consultation if you're interested in a build.
Maybe
Check
it will be a
our
showroom
commission
floor.
schedule.
Maybe you could buy a build there. who's to say that won't be a thing?
Yeah, if someone wants to buy a showroom model, and that happens at a car dealership all the time. They're like, okay, I'll take it.
Where are you putting it? Right there?
You have to adjust it.
Yeah, you're going way down low. Way down low. I don't know what the red alert land parties.
Oh man, Command and Conquer.
Oh, I'm old. I'm too young to understand that one.
Command and Conquer was a lot of fun. I do miss Command and Conquer. I was more of a StarCraft fan myself, but Command and Conquer was still a lot of fun as well.
You're a StarCraft fan? Oh, I'm
Hell
thinking
yeah.
Star Citizen, sorry.
Oh no, Star Citizen is much newer. Nice. All right. So.
Hello, T and Dot. Welcome.
Hey.
We were just talking about you.
Yeah, we're talking about how you were the one who got the prototype EXO. We have someone else who's thinking about doing that same thing. I'm QCing your order tomorrow.
Shipping by the end of the week.
Should ship Friday.
Yeah.
At worst Saturday, because I still got to figure out the box situation. But luckily we have a local box supplier.
A local box supplier.
A local box supplier! Don't you make fun of me?
Sorry. It's funny, okay?
Ellie loves to mock me.
Jesus, Louises, Ellie.
Which is funny because, like, oh God, can you calm down?
I
What
picked
did you just do?
I picked it up by the fan and it fell out.
Oh, I think everything is slotted or. So can we pull away? Let's. Oh wow, that's fancy.
Yeah, it's really fancy.
Damn. All right, here.
Calm the hell down, everybody. Just calm down.
That's dope. Here, let me.
I would like to know what Boba did too, and I think that we should publicly shame them.
We're gonna shame.
Shame.
I'm gonna show how cool this is. So Cooler Master, another reason to like this cooler. They slipped in one of their Mobius Black Edition fans into this shroud, but it's also got like a sliding lock mechanism. And then you've got your magnetic cover for like a really nice seamless presentation. That's dope. I love that. That's really nice. I want okay, that doesn't light up.
Oh.
Full stealth cooler.
Is that what it was?
Should we mount the CPU cooler, this one, and boot it up?
Yeah.
And see where we're at for thermals, and then we can install the AIO?
Yeah.
Well, now that I'm thinking about it, we should have mounted the AIO before the motherboard. Because
yeah, I was thinking about that too, but it is what it is.
you know, that would be a cool. It'd be tough to get this made. Well, no, you could 3D print it, but you'd make it in ABS so it's not heat resistant. But you could make in the same similar fashion as this, right? So with this sliding mechanism, say you've got the 120 mount. See this almost exact mount. You could put this sliding rail mechanism on the back with those 120 holes, and then you could slide lock a cooler on the back without having to take the motherboard off.
Look at this one's a slidey guy too.
Oh, that's cool. So it's a single stack heatsink. It's got
It's a fat heatsink.
6
still.
heat pipes though.
Yeah.
I am curious about how it will do for performance. I mean, it should cool 7600X pretty good. But I personally would rather do the AIO. I think the AIO would look fun.
Did I do something wrong here? Yeah, I did.
Did you break it?
Yep.
She broke it.
I'm always breaking shit. So wait, what do you want to do?
I don't know, chat. What do you think we should do? Should we continue with the air cooler, or do we mount the AIO and we can show you guys the different tops? So like for the tops.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. We have a normal, just like a LCD kind of light situation with like a mirror effect. We have one that has some mesh over it. There's the LCD one. And then we have the VRM fan one, which I think is neat as hell.
Yeah, the Pixel LED is going to be my favorite. I love Pixel LED stuff. I don't need a full screen. Yeah, the LCD is cool and all. It'll tell you temps and stuff, but I think the Pixel LED is more fun for like
Oh, is that
customization.
what that is?
Yeah. So you got LCD.
Oh, I thought it was a
Pixel LED.
mesh.
This
top.
is the mesh. This is the mesh with the VRM fan, and then just like the infinity screen. Okay, we got one vote for AIO. What do you guys think? AIO or air cooler?
Let's just focus on stream. I just forgot what joke I would do. Yeah, focus on the stream. Class is in session.
All right, here, we'll assemble this back together. It's a very satisfying click. I don't know
It
if you
is.
guys can hear that.
It's what made you think I was breaking it.
And I just had no idea that it did that. Both, all right. We got to vote for both. We got to vote for AIO. It's funny because the drive I just put in, I'm 99% sure it's got an OS on it already. So it should theoretically fire right up. And it's not going to be too much work to pull the motherboard up a little bit and get the radiator mounted on the back so that we can install the AIO. We'll start with the air cooler then. We'll start with the air cooler, get that mounted up, get it posted. Since the OS is already installed, we'll do like a few Cinebench runs, see how it's running, and then we'll do the same paste. We won't use the paste that came with Cooler Master. The CryoFuse, and then we'll go from there. Of course, I'm going to look at the manual though. I want to make sure I know what I'm doing. AM5.
Hey, Gail. How you doing down there? She says, I'm whining.
Oh, so they do want us to pull this off. So pull these out.
Okay. Didn't you just put these on?
Yes, I did. Fully thinking the cooler required that. Because a lot of coolers do require just the stock clamp. And in my opinion, it's inferior. I really don't think that... And I mean, that goes back to the FM1, FM2 days. And it's just not optimum these days for like full equal pressure across all four corners of the CPU. So I am glad that Cooler Master's fully negating that clamp. All right, here, do you want to do this? So it looks like these are adhesive.
Ooh, okay.
So they go
onto the thick side.
Yeah. Or the shorter
Aye,
threaded
Captain.
side. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
the thicker thread.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love putting stickers on. It's like building Legos.
Yeah. Except it's way more stressful to do stickers on Legos, man. You never get that shit straight.
I do, because I'm perfect.
You are perfect. You literally nail the stickers every time, but I seem to falter big time when it
I've
comes
got
to that.
an affinity for detail.
I think the music stopped.
Oh, it's because we probably hit an hour and a half. It was only an hour and a half long. Just restart it from the beginning. We have our, we're doing actual, like the program that we pay for, Epidemic music, so we won't get DCMA'd or DMCA'd, whatever you call it.
Yeah, even though Gamers Nexus... No, they got DCMA because they took the audio from an ASUS clip, and
Right.
even though I think they had said that they have an account with
They
Epidemic.
said they did not have an account with
Well,
Epidemic.
yeah, that's gonna do it then.
I think we'll do the air cooler. And Thixius, I think that you were the minority on that, but you know what? We are here to make you happy.
Yeah, no, I would like to do the air cooler and see how it does. You know, with this is what, a 7, a Ryzen 7? No, this is a Ryzen 5. So it should do just fine with the 5, but I think it would be a decent test with the cooler and then a 240 rather than like a 360, right?
The fuck? Oh, okay, I did it. I was like, what the heck?
Okay, cool.
Wow. Make sure I get those on tight because I am
Okay, so
also
you have to
notorious for.
pull the fans to get to
The threads.
this.
Yeah, okay.
How did you pull the other one?
Just pull it up. Don't be a bitch.
Okay. Don't be a pussy. Very cool. Just have to make sure we mount this in the right direction. I think this is crap. I gotta visualize it. Like this, right?
Is this going? Is that normal? Oh, well, duh. I'll stabilize it with these guys.
Guess it could be mounted like this.
Do you
Guess
want
it's
to
either or. To
run
be honest
a-
with you.
I don't think we do you have any games on? I guess you wouldn't because it's just the OS.
Well, I don't remember what's on this drive. I mean, I know there's an OS, but there might be a game. But Cinebench will be fine.
Do you have Cinebench on here?
I should.
Okay. That was my next question. I have a really, really strange feeling of wanting to play Overwatch. I think
I want to play games, damn it.
I want to play Overwatch very bad. I haven't felt this way in 6 months, and I surely feel that it will disappear as soon as I get into the first game with the shitters.
Has it gotten any better since the new season started in terms of like
There
player?
hasn't been a new season. There, not yet.
It's the preview of the new player.
It's a preview of the
That's
new hero, yeah.
Okay.
And no,
So I'm just gonna do like a mock-up real quick.
our graders after stream, I think that will pop on.
Yeah. I haven't played all week.
Yeah, John and I watched Stranger Things on Thanksgiving, season 5, binge watched all 5 episodes. And then, I wasn't gonna watch it. And I think that's because of my own personal opinions. But then, of course, I sat down on my phone doing a puzzle or doing something. And then I watched. And then I couldn't stop watching. And then we finished and I said, should we start from the very beginning? And so John and I sat on the couch for 4 days and binge watched Stranger Things.
And it's been awesome.
It's been really nice. I am admittedly and unfortunately a Stranger Things super fan. Like I know way more than I thought I knew about. Like it's very like my tism comes out a little bit. And yeah, I like Stranger Things. I like the Beatles. Do you see what I mean by the consistency of that?
Oh yeah.
It's really nice
so
to like
nice.
get out.
So we'll have to make sure that the AIO has the same application. And we're just gonna go for it, fam.
Put it down, fam. Bro him. Oh yeah, just like that.
All right. I would say like maybe 5 twists and then change sides.
Okay.
Or maybe 3 twists.
I already did 5, so.
Okay, that's fine. Ooh, I'm excited about this cooler. Was that Willow?
Sure is.
She goes, I'm angry.
She's been so much happier since we started her injections. I got a call right before stream with her blood work. And her blood work is normal-ish. Just got a few elevated enzymes, but nothing that her vet or I are concerned about. Before I worked in the automotive industry, I worked in the vet med industry. And so
She knows her stuffs.
I know my stuff, and I will say that oh my god, I'm not even in the freaking threads on the other side.
Oh man.
Shit. I was wondering why I was getting like such a...
I think we're gonna have to redo the paste. Because it lost pressure.
Ellie!
Yeah, that sucks.
Sorry.
It's a good thing we got that massive tube of paste.
Whoopsie daisy. Nobody tell the PC gods. That's why they call me Stinky Smelly Ellie.
Yep. You stunk this one up for sure.
Sorry.
Nice work, noob.
It's my first time building a PC.
101, not how to apply an air cooler.
Unless you want to apply it like I did. Sorry.
It's okay.
Repaste that shit.
Hold on.
You gonna clean it all the way off?
Yeah.
Like a good person?
Yeah.
Like a lovely person?
Yeah. Do it right or not at all, fam. Some isopropyl.
I want
All right.
lasagna for dinner.
Okay.
Nice spread, noob.
Don't screw it up. It's
What
actually
if
a
I
tiny
didn't?
bit less than it was the first time. I don't think it needed that much.
I'm gonna start with 3 though this time.
Yeah. I wanna-
I think that's what did it for me.
It's M3 thread, so each crank isn't much because the threads are so
so
fine.
thin, yeah.
Nice. What kind of sandwich did you make?
Ooh, a Sammy.
Yeah, we had Sammy's earlier today. It was some
Sure did.
tomato bisque soup. And that was yummy.
Yeah, nice $12 meal.
Mm-hmm.
Go to your local Kroger and get a deli sandwich, split it in half, and get some of their tomato bisque soup. It was very good. I did it this time right.
Ham buffalo turkey on bagels.
Ooh, I love buffalo turkey. I love the buffalo turkey. On a bagel, too, that sounds good. Did you heat the bagel up prior? That sounds delicious.
That does sound pretty good, huh?
Yeah, maybe I should, next time I go to the store, I'll get some deli meat. And we can make sandwiches. I just really love French bread. Do I have a screw in my hair? Love French bread. Alright, well, she did it. She done did it.
Nice, okay. So, pretty sure. So, yeah, we've got the fan splitter. And the header is one of these two. Okay, I see which one it is. Here, before you do that.
Oh, that's very manageable.
Warranty voided for remove. But guess what? I'm removing it.
Here.
Get out of here with these stupid stickers, man. It's like the that label on mattresses. It's like a federal crime if
Oh
you
my
remove-
god, that stuff, okay, used to scare me shitless. Scare
You're
me
like, what do you
shitless.
mean?
Like, it has on pillows too, and I'd be like, am I gonna go to prison?
Yeah, for if I accidentally mess up this
I literally,
label or
yeah.
something, like,
Oh my god.
yeah, no, that was dumb.
Okay, cold and raw. I was gonna say something, but that's nasty. But I love it. That sounds delicious and delightful.
Just gonna tuck these cables away since we're not really running this for a very long time. Get them out of the view here. Could actually reutilize these twist ties.
Oh no, our thing died. Is it an overheating of our...
Oh, did the camera die?
Yeah, we'll just do this.
Damn it, it did overheat. I need that freaking fan. I don't know where that fan is at. Hey, you could do the top down.
Okay.
Yeah. Put that more in the view here. Just kind of hide these cables away in some sort of manner that's okay.
Yeah, the camera overheated and died. And John keeps losing. John, I think I've said this before, but before we got together, his father told me, you know, when he moves in with you, you'll be having to find shit for him for the rest of your life. And no statement has ever been so true. I have spent a third of my time in the last 10 years looking for shit that John lost.
I have a chaotic mind. I'm very much the what's his face? Einstein famously had a very messy workspace.
Einstein? You're comparing yourself to goddamn Einstein?
I mean, I gotta, you know, especially when I'm being ridiculed for my messiness.
Fair. Slap a Noctua on that bitch. Keep her cool. You guys saw the new cooler that we have from them. What is that called? It's the NF. It's not the NF.
It's the D15.
D15. Okay.
I believe.
It's a neat little thing. We could have used that one. It's not on anything, I don't think.
Oh, these cables are kind of nicely. These are very decent OEM cables.
Leos, are you gonna help me find the fan?
Jesus,
Where on
maybe.
earth could that fan even go? Like, that's another thing. There's one place for the fan. One.
What fan are you looking for?
The camera fan.
Oh, yeah, I know. I don't know if we're gonna find it.
Speaking of Noctua, what the heck and Bob is in this? Oh, all the fan. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, all the Noctua. You could bust that out, show that on camera.
This is so silly.
No, here, bust out
Oh, you wanna
the BOK, the dual. Yeah, this thing is fun.
Look at all these little owls.
Here.
It's 100 of them.
This is going to be a fun project. It's tucked away for now, but it's basically dual. So AlphaCool makes single row radiators for 7 40mm fans. And so we did them side by side and then plumbed it with some EK offset fittings so it fits on the BOK, so they're just side by side. And then Noctua was kind enough to indulge in our crazy idea and do 14 of these freaking fans.
Overkill.
Very excited about this. We've got a few instances of some cool ideas of making this work. And honestly, there's a part of me that wants to split these and not have them on the BOK. I wanted them on the BOK just as like a proof of concept to see if it would work.
I didn't even realize there was a BLK on there.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah. So
I was wondering what you meant by BLK.
it's
I'm just
absolutely
rolling
possible
with
with the BOK. If anyone has this crazy idea of implementing it in their own way, you can absolutely do it. You just need the right fittings. But yeah, no.
This top-down camera is a little out of focus, though.
Here, let me.
Yep, there we go.
Okay, is that better? Yeah, no, this is gonna be wild. Here, you can put that back in the box.
It looks like a centipede.
It does with those cables. I might have to do some custom cabling with that. Because this. Yeah, well, they're 40 by 20. Or maybe 40 by 15. They have a slim version 40 and they have a thick version. And I'm pretty sure that's 10 or 15 and the slim one is slimmer than that, obviously. I forget which, what thicknesses are what though.
That is a really good question, Duxway Bob Weave.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
They might be loud. In my head, they were going to be supplemental replacements for normal tube runs. You know, we've got our acrylic
What are you doing?
Steel Key Customs collaboration cube tubes,
Hi.
where instead of a soft line or hard line, it's an acrylic line, right? Like an acrylic distro line. And I was thinking, like, okay, well, what about like an active cooled version of that? So that's why I plumbed it on the BOK, kind of thinking like, okay, that's an active cooling tube. Because you can essentially do a hard line run, you swap out the hard line with an actual radiator, and you can have active cooling in line with whatever normal radiator setup that you have. And I would probably ramp those fans down to like barely anything, barely to get some air going through the radiators. They wouldn't be the only radiators in the system. They'd be absolutely just supplemental. And that's because, yes, those fans would absolutely ramp up and for sure be the loudest thing in the system, especially because there's freaking 14 of them, right? So, yeah. A jerry-rigged 3x120 fan duct taped shroud will completely bone all those. Well, of course, yeah, it's not supposed to be a, oh, this is a Trump card radiator solution where it's gonna be, it can beat everything. Yeah, no, it's not at all. That's not at all the case. It's just a supplemental for the hell of it. Yeah, so X-Flows are great supplemental radiators. I actually don't know if those, I'm pretty sure the ones I just showed, those, for how small they are, I'm pretty sure they're just single pass. There's no way they could do a double pass. I hear Willow outside ran away from Ellie. Classic. I'm like kind of hoping cable management will be somewhat decent. I'm gonna stand this thing up. This thing is pretty dope. Yeah, there you go. It would be really cool once I get these cables all tied up.
It's freezing.
Yeah, it's cold out there, huh? So if these cables are long enough. Yeah, okay. If I had, maybe I can zip tie a cable to these rails, maybe. And maybe this power supply grill, I can at least like make them taut so that you have at least a clean appearance from the front. There's really not much going on in the back, so I don't think a few zip ties would matter here. Do some silver zip ties. Hopefully these small ones are long enough. My mic is all quiet. No, it's not. You're just deaf, bro. Thanks for being here though, cuz.
Man, it's cold down here compared to the rest of the house.
Okay, so the production version of this chassis has cable clips back there. Yeah, okay. Good thinking, good thinking.
Chris says that your mic is quiet for old people.
I think I was like half mumbling to myself just now with like trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for cable management back here.
Did you see what Anthixia said? A jerry-rigged 3
Oh
times.
yeah, yeah. And I told him, I was like, this is just supplemental. It doesn't need to be a game changer radiator that.
I will, I do need to, I've looked at John 100 times today and thought to myself that I need to schedule him a hair appointment, so I'm going to do
Oh
that
yeah, my
right
hair is
now.
way too long.
I would like to just get you on Colin's books.
You said that months ago.
Yeah. I'll do it right now, but I don't know, like, I don't know when you need a haircut. Like, I don't know what, like, how many weeks we go.
I feel like my hair growth rate changes.
Booking it right now. I don't know what our Stinky Nugget's up to.
I don't know. She's making noise up there.
Yeah,
Did she run away from you when she was outside?
Yes. She got that shot yesterday and now she's a whole new dog.
Yeah, she is.
Hey!
Running down the stairs, playing.
What? What?
Oh, she's a gumpy baby.
What? Hey, hey. She's like, you ran away from me. Hey. Get your baby. Go get your baby.
It's crazy what that injection did for her.
9th. I'm gonna get you in next Tuesday.
Okay.
So next time you see him, he will be all fresh and clean. Wow, did you all hear that? That was so loud. Go get your baby. Go get your baby. Oh, it makes me so happy that she's so happy.
I know.
Or do you want to go in on Wednesday before the stream next week?
We can do that.
Okay. That way you can see Noe while she's there too.
Okay.
10 a.m.? So too early. 10:30?
10:30, please. I'm doing such a half-assed cable management job, but it's fine. Gets the job done. Yeah, that's decent. I'll show you guys. That's not so bad, right? And then I gotta actually plug in this power button. And then kind of figure out how that's gonna run, because it's very long. it's insanely long. Redshift, you went a little crazy on the power button, I think.
He said, it's because I want you to figure it out yourself. Oh.
She is rambunctious right now.
She's rambunctious. She is a wild beast. One may say she is a Kingston furry beast.
Furry beast. And I have no idea where the pinout is for the power button. Oh my gosh, it's all the way. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Dimitri said, LOL.
It's like twice as long as it needs to be. That's fine. What a zip tie can fix.
It is more than fine.
I literally have to. Can you
No, I'm out
open
of
up the
commission.
motherboard box and find the manual? Just so I know exactly where this damn thing is at. Here, I'll flip it this way so it's right side up for you guys.
Production ones are shorter, he says. Are you looking for what?
Should have a page where it has like the pinout. I'm pretty sure I'm looking at it. I just want to know for sure. Am I mumbling, Chris? Am I mumbling too much? I mean, I think it might have been coiled, Dimitri, but I might have uncoiled it. Oh yeah, no. See, I need, like, that's fine and dandy.
Do you want me to
So normally there's a
use the
page that tells
QR
you
code?
where it is on the board, but
Ho 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 ho. I'm assuming it's not going to be on the EU regulatory notices page pamphlet.
no.
Go get your baby right this instant. Go get her. Get your baby.
She's like, I want you to play with me, damn it.
Go get your baby.
I'm tired of hearing excuses from you, Mom.
Go get her. Get your baby right now.
Did the motherboard not come with it?
No, babe, it didn't. That's why what I'm saying.
Incredible.
You have to look at the QR code. It says look at the QR code.
Here, do you want to just type it in the keyboard real quick?
Could.
Okay, I'll do it.
Sorry. I wasn't meaning no. I was going to do it once you moved that box. My kid.
She's so rambunctious.
Oh,
I like that they have a QR code on their online PDF.
I know, right?
get your baby right now. Go get her. Go get her. Go get your baby. Come on, let's go get your baby.
Okay, okay. I see
Get your
where it's
baby.
at.
Go get her.
It's in the
Get your
center?
baby.
Man, that's an inconvenient spot. That is so inconvenient. I think I'll do the LEDs.
Willow's just punking me right now.
Is she?
Yeah. Get your baby. What do you want from me? What can I do for you? I did feed you. You've already eaten dinner. No? Slow down. You're very cute. Probably the cutest thing I've ever seen in this whole
We're
entire
gonna have
world.
to do a pup cam.
I could. She was being very cute.
This is gonna be insanely difficult to put this in because it's in the most inconvenient location I've ever seen on a motherboard. I'm just gonna do this, the switch button, because my goodness.
Hey.
Hey, Wheelos. What are you doing? Is there something I can do for you? I'm almost gonna sell John out for his dope fit right now, so I'm gonna have to change the angle of the camera. John has the most ridiculous outfit I've ever seen him wear.
Shut up.
He's been watching too much Stranger Things. Hey, Wheels, give him a show. What do you want? Do you want your baby? Do you want your ball? Go get your ball. Go get your ball. She doesn't even want to give a show.
Okay, I think that's. I got it in. Yeah, okay.
She's
That's
so
alright.
awkward. The most awkward.
Hey, that's you guys. I'm gonna do main top down.
She is a heckin' cutie, man. This dog,
She's something else.
she is something else. And she is just being all over the place. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness graciousness.
Yeah, okay. That's good enough. Okay, cool. So technically it's all done.
I'm not
so
tall enough for this. There we go.
nice. I'll change it to this view anyway.
Oh shit, I never set my timer for the lasagna either. Probably 55 minutes at this
Come
point.
on. Why doesn't it refresh when I want it to? There we go. All right. So we're done with the build.
Yeah, let's
Everyone?
test some shit. Let's do some tests on it. Gotta post it.
Get everything for that. Keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, lasagna
do be sounding good. That is my thought process there. Also, I don't have to cook it because it is just a frozen lasagna.
Stream life.
Another thing that we've been doing every single day this week is dishes.
I did them all this morning.
Oh, holy moly.
That's how I started my day.
Yeah, the CPU cooler is a honka for sure.
Yeah, it's a chunker.
This is a white, gray, and black lasagna that's on the table. And if push comes to shove, I'll probably start eating it any minute now.
Like, I'm so hungry, I don't really care anymore.
I don't even care. Just give me the food or the PC and I'll eat it. I never found that fan. I do think it's just time we order some new ones, so. We did fry the absolute hell out of the batteries on them.
What?
The batteries on the fans are already borked.
Oh, well, they weren't very good to begin with. The smallest freaking.
I wonder if you could
Batteries
just
of all
change the
time.
battery in them.
Yeah, but then you need to source a replacement,
Yeah, that's true.
and
I think it's like a
gonna
watch
be a lot
battery
easier
or
said
something
than
like
done.
that.
Oh my gosh, no!
Eat
It's not
the
gonna be
ra-
that small. It's gonna be a rechargeable. It's gonna be a lipo or
Oh, okay.
lithium base.
Eat the RAM last, that's dessert. Yeah.
I know, right? It's a delicacy at this point.
I bet it tastes like truffle.
Okay. Clearing CMOS, just cause. All right, this is exciting. New build.
This
Y'all
is a
ready?
really cool case, I will say. I do
Nice.
like the layout.
Ooh,
Oh my
yeah,
gosh, I thought that sound
feel
in
the
the
air.
music was like something rubbing on the fan.
Oh no.
That's why I looked at it weird. No, everything's fine. I like that cooler, I will say.
That's dope. I can feel a decent amount of air coming through there. Watch it doesn't post.
Watch it just taste like sand. Oh God, please don't say that. I won't post.
No, it's all right. Yes, it posted.
Oh, it's a neat little thing. I like the color, the black, white, and gray
Yeah,
color scheme. Why not?
feels like I just did that with the Haven.
Yeah, and we're doing it with this new. We have another NBA build coming up in the next month or two, and it is black and white as well.
Yep, with some silver as well.
Some silver.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that color combination,
No,
especially
me
when
either.
like white can be the primary, right? Rather than like, oh, black with like a few white highlights. It's like flipping that around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to OS right now. Very nice. Hopefully this should be relatively easy to get Cinebench going so we can do quick test and then we'll do the AIO after. This is sick. Yeah, man, it lives. This thing is dope. I wanna put it on the shelf in the living room. Install Plex or something. Move into the Plex world because I gotta say I'm over the streaming companies. I had like learned the other day that HBO fully got rid of 4K streaming on a basic plan. Basic plan is like pretty cheap. It's like $10 a month or something like that, which is what a monthly streaming subscription should be priced at. Anything more than that is it's ridiculous. And yeah, no, they totally axed the. Yeah, this is Redshift's prototype canvas chassis. We finally got around to building it, and he's. I think he's putting it live on the 8th.
Yep, on the 8th.
Yeah, the official version has a lot of quality of life improvements.
Not a lot, I would just say a couple. Oh, the final version.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would say that this one was great. A couple of things were, hi, Smoke. Welcome.
Yo, Smoke.
It was mainly the power supply powder coating giving us the most headache. I would say more than anything, Redshift. Dimitri, I don't think that it had much to do with your own case. How you doing, Smoke? What's new? It's been a while. It's been a while.
Open frames all the time. I'm over
That's the shit
the
I do
box
like.
cases. Yeah, we had a great Thanksgiving. It was a lot of fun. We hosted Thanksgiving actually for the first time ever, which was super exciting because we had
The whole
Ellie's
family.
whole family. And she's
There
got a
was,
big
like,
family.
More than 8 of us? 9 of us?
Yeah, we hosted them with ease.
10 of us? 10 people in our house? And a dog?
And a dog.
One of the people is a small people. Our nephew's gonna be here in like any day now. I'm hoping my sister goes into labor on Monday. My mom thinks the baby needs to bake a little longer. However, I disagree.
Oh, this was a hard drive that came out of the silver master frame.
Okay.
Because this is only a single terabyte, and I was like, well, if I'm going to use it for games, I'm going to up it to 2 terabyte.
Right.
So it's got the Oris overlay for hardware info. It's so funny. So idle temps, 23C. Let's see. I'm gonna flip the screen around.
Is the focus good on this? I think it is. Did you change it? Oh yeah, it looks good.
Let's see here.
I'm absolutely stealing that keyboard. You're gonna have to find a different solution.
Come on, you stole the other one, the Falcon.
That one was mine to begin with.
All right, well, this one's mine to begin
No,
with.
it's pink. It is automatically mine.
It's not pink, it's like a coral.
It's pink.
You're pink. Okay. Obviously, let's see here.
Hey, you grumpy little beast.
She's so grumpy. All right. Let's see what kind of. I'll do 10 minutes. Do multi-core. I have no idea what the settings are on the BIOS for the CPU, but it'll be the same with the AIO anyway. So I'm just gonna send it here. I don't even know what the RAM is even says. Probably all defaults. Oh, fans are ramping up.
This looks really cool, Dimitri.
Oh, it's sick.
I really like it coming together. We'll absolutely have to do a water-cooled build on it as well in the future. This will not be our last time using it. Yeah, babies bake. Just like the lasagna in the oven right now. The lasagna in the oven is less baked than the baby in my sister's belly right now, I would even say.
Oh, glare.
Right? That's how it works.
Glare is a bit much, but can you read that?
No, there's no way.
It's a little.
You can zoom in a bit, eh?
Oh, hold on, I'm gonna change the f-stop.
There we go. Down, yep. Yep. And then maybe, I think that zooming in again would be a little bit beneficial. Hey.
I can definitely hear those fans ramping up. I'll stick the mic.
I don't know if you can hear it over the music.
Oh yeah, I can pause the music. Oh, shit.
Just, oh no, wait, just, I
Why?
was gonna say just mute it. Mute it.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'll just pause it. So, like, if your head level.
It's not so bad. I would say it's relatively quiet.
Yeah, I mean, it's a benchmark or stress test, so it is going to ramp up higher than it normally would on like
Hit play.
normal use. But so far, I don't know if you guys can see the temps, but we're in 3 minutes, and T-dye max is 86.1. So a little warm for a Ryzen. No, actually, aren't they spec to run like 90? And they'll go up to 90 and then finally start slowing down. And everyone was freaking out that 90 was really high, and they're like, "Oh no, it's totally designed to do that." So it's like thermal throttle by design. So if anything, at least it's getting up, and it can keep cool without having to throttle. For effective clocks, yeah, it's keeping stable at 5.3 across all cores. That's pretty nice. 5.35, 5.33. No thermal throttling. It's pulling about, it's 100 watts. Not so bad. I'm glad that we found a build that we can utilize this 2060 with. It's sitting on the shelf for far too long. Right, yeah. Thermal throttles by design, yeah. The key is to maintain the temp, so it'll keep going until it's like if you water cool it into oblivion, it's gonna be like, what is happening? I can't go any higher, but I can't thermal throttle right now. What's going on? Yeah, it's a cool build. I'm gonna take a photo and post it on our story.
Yeah, brother. Do it, brother.
It'll be build iteration 1.
For Christmas, I want to be warm downstairs.
Okay, so I'll just do for 5 minutes. So it's 5.5 minutes. Stop it. Fans are ramping down. And let's see what our max temps are at. I'll take a photo so that we can compare. So T-dye max was 87.4. And that was like 100 or 101 watts, which checks out for only a Ryzen 5. Okay, so that was a fun little thing to do. Now we'll turn it off and swap coolers. Performance isn't really a thing I'm worried about right now. Just mainly focusing on thermals between these two coolers.
Jeez.
Alrighty. I'm trying to visualize the best and most efficient way to do this swap. Because we can almost get to the motherboard. Oh man, I'm just gonna have to unplug a few things, but that's okay. All right, so let's pull the fan off the cooler. I really like how this air cooler does these fans. Makes it so easy compared to
Yeah.
like even the way the Noctua does it with the little thin gauge clips. It's I feel like it's a little archaic at this point. Production units have removable motherboard backplate, so you can get behind there. Yeah, yeah, that would be nice. And that way we can mount that rear mounted AIO radiator without having to take the motherboard off. It's not a big deal. I mean, you know, with this prototype unit, it's at least very simplistic in terms of like just taking it apart. Man, that spread was pretty nice actually. Not bad. Very acceptable paste spread. Hey, in that left drawer there are Q-tips.
Yeah.
You want to swap to top down, actually? Yeah. You guys can see that paste spread.
Good spread.
Good soup.
Good soup. Good spread. Ooh. Oh, you grumpy little
She's
girl.
grumpy.
She does not like when we stream, y'all.
It's because she's not the center of attention.
But you are. You are the center of attention. Everybody loves you.
She says, I don't know about that right
She's
now.
like, well, where are the pets? Where are the plays? Why aren't you throwing the ball?
Yeah.
Why aren't you throwing the baby?
Pretty much.
Oh, gosh.
That was like a ramp up. You know, we can get like because we've got a few Logitech stream cams that run off USB-C, and we can absolutely have that as like a pop-up cam.
Did we change the lighting in here all of a sudden?
No, the NAND lights died.
Oh.
That's why I need an AC adapter for these damn things. It changed the vibe, huh, big time.
Yeah, I'm like, what the heck?
I know, it's a bummer.
Am I in an alternate universe all of a sudden? Am I in the upside down?
They lasted a while. They lasted the main
Were they
build.
fully charged?
They might have been at 90.
That's pretty sad.
Yeah. I definitely need to get a splitter for this charger because the Y keeps them together for charging.
Yeah.
Can you pass me the isopropyl?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Save it for the judge, kid. I love that sound.
I think that's fine. Just chasing perfection here at this point, cleaning it all up. I don't have one of those little grommets that fill in the void.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
That's neat.
I think Noctua makes a rubberized version, or you can get the metal one where it's like basically the contact frame, even
Nice.
though Ryzen CPUs don't need the contact frame because there's never a bending IHS issue. But they make a contact frame just mainly for the sake of filling in the voids.
Yeah. I mean, it's certainly nerve-wracking when it gets into the void. There was one time that I had a really bad paste accident. I don't even remember what build it was, but I remember getting the paste everywhere. Oh, I know what it was. The last Intel Creator Challenge we did, it wasn't a Creator Challenge, it was, I don't remember what, but the last Intel event that we did, the motherboard was dead. We had to swap motherboards. And I don't remember what I did, but I'll never do it again.
We had a dead motherboard?
I remember that motherboard was really like weird, treating us weird. And we had to like stop production and figure out.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I
And
do remember that.
yeah, I'm trying to think of what exactly it was.
Will's like, oh, I remember that too, because she was there.
She was there. Will is usually on set with us no matter where we go.
Yep. Take her everywhere.
There's a picture of her in the studio of the agency that we were working at on the wall. Nice little Polaroid of Willows.
forever part of the studio.
Yeah. It was fun. We used to work with the agency that took over, or that Intel used to work with. They had a pretty cool like loft studio situation in SoCal and in Costa Mesa, I think it was. And Willow used to just walk around the whole studio, going up and down those industrial stairs.
So
When we were there.
cute.
Oh, so fun. Good memories.
Yeah, good memories.
I'm so glad that she's able to. It was funny because another creator had brought their cat in after we brought Willow everywhere. Another creator was like, "Oh, I'm gonna bring my cat everywhere."
My
And I'm
cat.
like, "Bruh, please leave your poor cat at home. Not everybody needs an animal."
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
You don't remember that?
No, I don't remember that.
Willow was totally fine with the cat. Willow freaked the cat out though.
I promise I'm not a cat.
I promise I'm not a cat.
I'm trying to make this happen as quickly as possible.
Do your thing. We have about 30 minutes left on that lasagna.
Okay. Should be okay.
Yeah, we should be fine. Wheels, you dinky little nugget.
She's like, no. Oh, I get to plug in this finally. I wasn't able to access it before. Can you toss this in the trash bag that's hanging on the door?
Yeah.
Okay, so since there are
Hey, stay there.
some screws on the back, I'm
Good
going
girl.
to take these screws
Such a
off.
sweet girl. I sure love you.
Reduce the height because I'm going to have to use some spacers. Since these standoffs here are going to probably be in the way. Unless maybe the radiator fins won't hit that. But we'll find out. Oh my goodness, come on. The tolerance is so fine. There you go. I wonder. Oh yeah, okay. That'll work. But it's a very small gap, so I am gonna do some standoffs so that the radiator can actually breathe rather than just that panel. Now I need those screws. break.
What is that?
I need a fourth. Oh, it's this tall. Oh, it's right here.
Okay.
Right here. Cool. Luckily, I got some handy dandy spacers for this situation.
Hello, Chat Rod. Welcome.
Should it go like this?
Yeah.
We flip the fans.
Oh. I see what you're saying.
I was gonna do it with the radiator end tanks on the bottom,
And then just swing it around.
but I don't think that,
Is it
no,
reach?
it's not long enough. We'll,
I mean,
we'll have to do it like this.
yeah, we'll just flip the fans.
Yeah.
Let me at it.
All right. Here you go. Yeah, these fans are dope since they're single piece.
Yeah, I really love these single piece fans. I think that this is like a huge pain point for all-in-ones.
I was actually looking around to see who's making single piece double and triple fans, and it seems like Johnsbow is the only brand that's like making some decent ones. At least they look pretty good. No one's making a single piece 140 millimeter fan. So like, if you want, because I was looking, I was like, all right, well, if we can maybe slap those on a ISO, since the ISOs are 420 mil, maybe that look can look pretty good. Now, I know that from what I've seen, there's been like zero performance testing on these single piece designs, and
Do you want the connector on the bottom or the top?
probably the bottom. Just, yeah. Unfortunately, it looks like we have a connector here at the top from the tubes, but I don't know where that's going to go. For the most part, old school fan testing is kind of relegated to not so much like well-known testers anymore. It's like YouTubers and stuff, and we absolutely plan on adding to that, right? We're once CS is out of the way.
There's connectors on each side.
Oh, that's nice. Feel like daisy chaining then.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do it the way that I was gonna have it because
Okay,
that
yeah.
way oh, actually, this side. Yeah, this is good. That way the label's on the bottom.
Shot rod, yes, on the side rail, but I don't want to mount on the side rail. Mainly because I just took all of this apart to mount it on the back. So if we're going to do on the sidewall, I could have done that without taking apart anything else. But I had this vision of having the AIO standing even taller, coming down. So I want to try and maintain that.
So cold down here that my nose is running.
I could turn the space heater on low.
Yeah, just turn it on. I'm very cold.
Okay. Not a problem. Oh yeah. these countersunk holes are going to be nice. I think I need longer screws though. Well, shit.
Well,
This is a
shit.
half. I need. I don't know if I have the exact length I need. I do have 3/4, but I feel like that might be too long. We'll find out.
2 kids. Is that a new update for you, Shot Rod?
What were you talking about last week?
Oh, that's right. Duh.
Yeah. They just had their second. And it's
I
been
knew, I knew.
craziness. Yeah, this is way too long.
There's so many kids to keep a hold of right now.
So I'm gonna use different spacers. I need taller spacers. And hey Willow, can you?
Move your ass.
Thank you, baby.
I'm gonna move my ass towards that heater.
Yeah, the heater's nice. That's why I run it most times.
I don't think it's loud enough to be picked up by the mics, at least not until I'm over here. Cold, 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 freezing and cold. Need to clean and reorganize the studio.
Yep.
It's kind of in shambles right now.
It is in total shambles.
And it's not going to get any better in the next couple of weeks.
Oh. Shit. I have like no
Oh, yeah.
in between.
Oh yeah, that heat's real nice. Oh. Burr.
Stack some spacers, I guess. Why is it so easy to find 3 spacers and then the 4th one's like, nah. Give me a freaking break. Oh, this is comical.
Oh, this is warm. It feels so nice.
Good. This is hilarious. Now you're gonna have to experiment with different spacers here, because I can't find the ones I need. I'm hoping this will work. Come on, bro. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to find the right combination of screw length and washer size so that I can make this freaking happen. Ellie,
Yeah.
can
What's
I
up?
get your help with this?
Yeah. What can I do you for?
Literally in this mess of crap.
Yep.
There is
Yep.
this.
Yep.
There's a lot of there's a lot of spacers in this, but there's only a few that are like this.
Like this? Oh, that's too short.
No, yeah, it's too short. I'm wondering maybe if I double stack these, it might be too much.
I spy with my little eye.
Or I'm gonna use 4 of these and hope for the best, because that might be our best bet. But literally, like every spacer I find, I can find 3 of them really easily.
Wait, are these the ones you're looking for?
No, those are the short ones.
Oh,
These are the slightly taller ones.
slightly taller and a little. Okay. Need another short one? Oh, you're not looking at those anymore, huh?
I'm
The nylon
just trying
ones?
to find sets of 4 because it's kind of hilarious how that's not happening. Like every set of spacers is like, oh, 3, 3, 3, 3.
Well, I mean, this is set
Yeah,
up.
but those are short. I need taller.
Can you not
ones.
stack them with these?
I can.
I mean, that's just a little ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a little ridiculous.
It's like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Yeah, this is embarrassing. My goodness, man. I was thinking about double stacking these, though. That might be too
Too
long.
tall.
Yeah. It needs to be just a little bit of thread so they can actually thread it in the radiator without risk of falling. Also look for this. There's one
Okay.
in here. That might even, no, that's too short too. I'm gonna try a double stack of these. Okay, that's it right there.
Good?
So double stack of these.
Okay.
So I actually hilariously need, oh no, okay, we're good.
Hell
My
yeah.
goodness. What a bunch of crap that was. Okay. Finally got the right setup. Ellie, I will need your help lining up the radiator with these.
Jesus, Louises.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty tricky. I need,
Ah! Here. So.
so we're going to do,
Oh!
come on.
That ain't it.
Man, these are really tight tolerance on these screws. Here, we'll start with this.
Jesus. Okay, stop it there for a second so I can get this
Yep.
other spacer in.
Okay. Of course, we lost one.
No, they're all there.
No. Oh, yeah. Right there. Here, can you hold it up?
I low-key kind of like the way this looks.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be pretty dope. Okay.
Okay. Here, let me put... Whoa, wait.
Oh, that's okay. We don't need that right now.
I'm gonna do... Oh, God. One
Yeah,
is in.
Okay.
Okay, push it a little bit forward and get the second one in. Oh, my Lord. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. This is going to be sick. Is the music playing?
No. Shot Rod, what city do you live in?
Ugh.
This AIO doesn't come with pre-installed thermal paste.
Really?
I don't see it. I just see the copper straight through.
That's kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
Funny it is.
Aw.
What?
I want to watch Star Wars.
That just hit you randomly.
I know, I said funny it is, and like I said it like Yoda.
I like Yoda. Yeah, this is gonna be sick.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Are you gonna be at CES then? I think we should, John and I will be pretty busy during the day and early evenings. But after our shit's done in the early evenings, we are gonna be ready to eat and drink. Probably a lot of Diet Cokes, but you know.
Emphasis on the eating because
Yeah.
you can eat pretty good in Vegas.
Yeah, we like to eat good in Vegas. I think our first night we're gonna be doing Din Tai Fung on Saturday when we get in. Good way to start the weekend.
I don't know how to manage this cable.
Yeah, that's a huge thing, and it's a time sink. It's an absolute time sink. CES is, and it's hard to make it worth it unless you know what you're doing going into it. I'm missing my mom's 60th birthday this year.
Yeah, we're not happy about it.
I'm not happy about it, and I've considered flying back for the day. John thinks that I should just fly back early and stay home, but we have so many builds this year that I don't feel like it's fair if I get to come home before he does, and then he has to be solely responsible for getting all those builds out of there. It's just not practical. I just got an email. It was like, "Hi Ellis, someone in the group Christmas 2025 has asked an anonymous question about your wish list. Who would say, psst, create a wish list, please?"
Oh, that's Olivia.
Oh, that bitch.
She's about to have a kid and she's focused on shit like this. It's so funny, but that's so Olivia coded.
I'm gonna put something that's cost $1 million on there.
World peace.
Yeah.
Priceless. You can't afford it.
What do I want for Christmas? Ooh, a puzzle board? That's cool.
Okay, Ellie. Let's Oh my gosh, I'm gonna laugh so hard if they didn't include a manual. Because they've packed it full of the other stuff.
Say that one more time. You mean pull up the manual?
Yeah, I might need to because I don't know if they packed it. Oh,
Ooh, I like
maybe
that
they did.
box.
I know. Okay. AMD screw. Oh, this uses the, okay. Hey, check it out. That's all you need, baby. Man, they gave us all the tops. That's awesome. And some nice cable.
Okay,
Nice tubing combs. Oh yeah, you guys, this is gonna be dope. So it doesn't change anything on this. We mount these. I already know how this goes.
Okay, so I didn't need to look this up.
No, you can for sure look it up and just confirm, but
I mean, I think you got it. Yeah, the offset brackets for the Intel stuff. AM5 are those two pre-installed. Are those on there again?
here,
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to install the.
I just want it on the camera, so.
Yeah, you got it, babe. So these guys. And then just the thumb screw situation on top. This is a really well put together AI.
Yeah, this is dope. So, we're not changing the bracket on this, right?
No.
And then these screws go into the pre-existing posts. Is there a specific direction?
Yeah, the corners on that on the outside.
Okay, I see that.
I do too, Shatrod. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm very excited about this. I'm glad it worked out. And as soon as I saw the 140 or the 120 mount holes when you first sent it, I was like, oh man, that's exactly how it's going to be. I really like the segmented verticality of how builds are, and that's kind of how I liked having the different ISO variations, how it towers up with the 420 and then having a second 360, it segments going upwards, and this can work in the same way, and I think it looks pretty cool. So how do you... Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, interesting. So what, you apply the...
Yeah, you put the paste on and then take it off with like a.
I don't want to do
stencil.
that only because
Me either.
that's not how we did it with the air cooler.
Yeah, I don't love doing that.
Okay, so I'm just gonna...
In fact, if you give me a stencil, I will scream, pterodactyl scream from the top of my lungs. I am gonna go check on this lasagna.
Okay.
Stay there, babe.
That paste is thick enough where I should be able to apply it and not have any of it droop. So let's hope for the best here. Same kind of thumb screws as the air cooler. That's nice. That's consistent across their different coolers. Okay, yeah, that'll work nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna go for it here. Since that's already... Ugh. Oh man, I already yanked that. I like tore. Oh, maybe I can just pull that. Okay, it's a cute little Atmos, like it's a embroidered tag, but that's okay. We don't need that. Wow, the tolerance of this plastic bracket that gets mounted to the board before the cooler, it is like probably less than 1 millimeter above the heatsink. That's crazy. Yeah, this is sick. I can straighten these lines out a bit. But I also do plan on putting these, unless it's too tight. Well, maybe not. Let's see. Oh, those are very tight. It's like borderline cutting into the sleeve. Wow, I don't want to mess up the braiding. Okay, so if what? It'll be just above, so you can see the screen or whatnot. And then the second one will be right here. Yeah, these clamps are like wicked tight for the tubing, to be honest with you. I don't know if they need to be that tight. But I get it's to hold the structure. You can like open it up.
What's up, Nacho?
Yeah, what up, bro? Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. We're trying to do this like really cool AIO setup on one of our friends in Discord, Dimitri, his Redshift canvas chassis. And it's turning out to be pretty freaking dope, especially with this 240 AIO in the back. All right, so I'm like totally on the home stretch here. Oh God, I hope I didn't. Is this mounted anywhere?
Is what mounted?
It's like it's a USB-C and it goes.
Oh. Is it the one that goes on the back of the radiator?
No.
Or the fans, I mean?
I don't see a USB-C anywhere on the cooler. Did I completely just botch that?
Yeah, the EVGA cards are certainly very missed. We were talking about them earlier.
Can you pull up the manual real quick and see
Yes, 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 I sure will.
what happened to that? Because there's this cable, and this cable goes into the. Oh, I wonder if that C goes into the screen.
I think it does go into the screen. Yeah, it goes into the screen. I'm seeing it
Yeah,
right now.
okay, there's a USB-C right here. Okay, that checks out. I was like, there's no way I missed that. So this cable's a little long. Okay, so I'll just have to flip this around here maybe. This will be kind of a pain in the butt to cable manage. So I couldn't run that all the way down.
Oh, should I put it on the bottom?
No, because the tubing.
Oh, okay.
So, in my opinion, design flaw number 1, that's a big glaring one, is this. And I'm wondering if there's any way to clean this up. Can you get the small black zip ties?
Yeah. Could clean it up with some 3D printing.
Yeah, I could absolutely clean it up with some 3D printing. That's actually not a bad idea.
How many zip ties do you want, Bub?
Just give me like 10 of the small black ones.
Okay.
Yeah, no, this thing's pretty dope. I'm excited to see it all lit up.
I grabbed 9 right away.
That's okay, nice, yeah, that's perfect.
What are you up to, Nacho? What's going on? Ferk?
What?
I don't know, I just keep losing shit too. It's like every time I get up, I lose something. Zip ties are always coming to the rescue.
Yeah, I like how the cable's like a ribbon cable, but it's interesting that it's not sleeved. But I can like, I can it's okay. It's gotta go all the way up there. I'm wondering. Of course, the warranty sticker's on the pretty side.
I know.
I'll just have to deal with it.
There's a ton of warranty stickers on Cooler Master stuff. They sure do be loving that warranty sticker.
Which I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, cannot actually be.
Upheld?
Yeah. I thought they outlawed that in the US. Like you can't void someone's warranty just because they removed a sticker or some shit like that.
I don't know. Oh, NZXT makes them double, triple fan stacks. Okay.
I also have no idea what's the pump and what's the AIO. Can
Is
you
they're
look
not
that up?
labeled?
No, they're different colors, but see if you can find out.
We're using the Pixel LED one, right?
Sure, yeah.
The CPU fan is black. AIO pump is gray.
Okay, reversed then.
Okay, double 140 versions.
You said the pump is gray?
Yeah.
This dog is something else,
She
man.
is something else. Yeah, let me take a gander at this. Oh yeah. 120, 420. Those are actually really pretty. I like the RGB on them too. I really love that diffusion. We're gonna have to get some of these. It's crazy what the price, I mean, I guess they're on sale for $20 off right now, but that's not a bad price, I don't think.
Okay, that's it, other than swapping the screens around. We'll start with the main one. Are you kidding me? Don't tell me that's going to be the case. So right away, this can't spin. Oh my gosh, it's not going to want to mount like this. Like all the logo ones
Are gonna be upside down.
no, they're all crooked. So the main logo is if you had the hexagon with the angles on the top,
Oh my heck.
and we've got the flat
We'll just
sides
use
on
the,
top. So
never
we'll
mind.
use
The BRM cooler.
the pixel LED might be, no, that's all diagonal too. Everything's gonna be diagonal. Well, that'll be a big thing we tell them. That's a bummer.
They need to have like those fancy
I can't
hubs.
believe that. You should be able to rotate it. I feel like, when was the first time you guys saw a rotating head on an AIO cooler? Because I feel like that's a thing that's been around for a long time.
FX. Oh, okay.
I'm kind of shocked here.
EDX.
And then this USB-C cable is way too long for its own good. Look how long this thing is.
I've never opened our NZXT's
Look
website
how long
before.
this USB-C cable is for the freaking screens on the AIO.
Well, Shot Rod, you're not the only one.
I wish they had a cover plate that had no logo on it, because that would look super clean. That means the screen's going to be crooked. Everything's going to be crooked. You know, actually, the Pixel LED might be a little cool with it slightly diagonal.
I mean, it is what it is at this point, brother.
Yeah. I'll rock the Pixel LED one. I wanted to show everyone what is what, so we'll just... This is fucking crazy, man. It is crazy. So let me just...
I feel like the Pixel LED one will be able to redo it, right?
Well, the Pixel
Like it's
LEDs, the LEDs
customizable.
are set in a grid. You can't rotate that grid, but maybe the LCD you can, because there is no grid, right? Because it's just an image that you're moving around. If it's a custom image, right? We can make a custom Liquid House logo that's slightly tilted.
Yeah.
I'm having to cram this cable down here behind the motherboard. This is so funny. It's like totally snaked all the way down in there now.
My hell.
This is a long cable, man. I don't even know where the 2.0 header's at. It's like, oh, you want a 2.0 header? You can't get one. Oh my gosh, it's right here.
On the bottom?
Man, this board hates me.
ITX boards, dude, are like low-key the bane of my existence.
I'm
though.
literally gonna have to take the GPU off to get to this goddamn thing.
Yeah, there are 4 included caps.
Well, so, okay, just disclaimer, we should have said something. This AIO, we unboxed it in front of you guys and you saw all that, but Cooling Master actually included the additional attachments or options for the AIO in this box personally.
Oh, but they aren't.
No,
Sold.
you buy individual ones.
Okay.
And we should have absolutely said something about that.
I also was thinking the same thing, Boba's, and I was kind of impressed, and I was like, what is the price on this thing? But no, it's just, oh my god.
You see this,
I
man?
do. It's
This is stupid, man.
ridiculous.
So then maybe I can swing this cable around to plug into the most inconvenient spot on the board.
Nah, they want to bleed us dry.
Yeah,
It makes sense though. I do feel like it would probably cost like an extra $1.50 if they included all of the caps.
yeah, absolutely. I really don't see why they need to separate them. Just give more bang for the buck, more value. Please and thank you.
Do you want to know how much this cooler is? Let's find out. Cooler Master Atmos 2. 240. Oh, it's only $119.
Oh, okay, that's.
Oh wait, that's the original. That's the Atmos one.
Oh.
No, even. No, God. Is this even out yet?
I don't know.
$256 on eBay. That's a lie.
That's a lot.
What the heck? Somebody did comment on one of our YouTube videos, our Cooler Master video. Okay. 118 at Walmart.
For like 240?
Yeah, that's not so bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
eBay is just absolutely scalping the living hell out of them right now.
I wonder why. Like, if they're being sold...
I think they're out of stock.
Oh.
I'm gonna look at this Reddit post. It said Atmos 240 availability. In the same boat as you, went to Cooler Masters Discord. Oh, February 2026. It's not out yet.
Well, you guys are seeing your first ever preview.
I hope that that's not gonna be a problem.
No, because I had told them that we wanted to use the Atmos in the Black Master frame,
Yeah.
but
Oh, excuse me, I just burped into my mic. I was stretching and burped.
I'm an animal. I agree. They're very different with their designs, and I feel like everything is pretty well engineered. I like Cooler Master.
I love Cooler Master.
Yeah, I really appreciate.
I've loved their stuff even from beginning back in the day. I still have one of their. Gosh, what model is it? It's an 800 watt gold. I think it might just be the Silent Pro Gold. We still have it in a box somewhere, and I got that power supply when it first came out, and it still runs. It's still, there's nothing wrong with it. I just had retired it because the next one I got was the EVGA 1600 watt G2 that I won from a contest on EVGA's forums way back in the day.
That's funny.
And the winner would get 50% off, and you got it like 3 months before release.
Well, that's neat. That was
And
a nice foreshadow.
Yeah, and so I was able to get it early for a discount.
Yeah.
And I'm never going to get rid of it because of that.
Um,
Okay, this is dope. This is super sick, and I know it's going to be awesome when I plug it on. So let's get the screen back up and running.
Big fan of Thermalright coolers, and price performance is excellent. You are entirely right about that, Redshift, Dimitri. Yeah, yes. I'm absolutely in love with their new tower cases. Yes, a lot of their cases that they're coming out with are pretty neat. I really like it's actually a limited edition, and I hope that we can get our hands on it. But I think it's
The Cosmos.
the Cosmos,
The
yeah.
gold one, yeah.
Yeah.
Thing is wild.
I also like the other one, the glass one, which is a similar footprint to the Masterframe 600, as a full glass front and side, so like panoramic, and then it has like a little figurine display in the front with like a tiny little light. That was actually just a Red Bull exhaust burp. I haven't gotten to my lasagna yet, but I smell it and I am just hungry as can be.
Okay, you guys ready? Here, I'm going to position the camera a little bit differently.
Is the Cosmos the one? The Cosmos isn't the one that is the same footprint as the Masterframe 600. Yeah, the stage case. But the Cosmos is really cool. The way that they did the front panel on that one is never before seen. They basically used styrofoam, poured the aluminum,
It was nickel.
molten nickel into the styrofoam, and then burned away the styrofoam, leaving a pretty neat design. Everything you can see on our Cooler Master HQ Visit YouTube video.
Okay, you ready?
Let's go. There she blows. It's really hard not to take over and put a willow cam on there.
I know.
I kind of like that it's a little sideways, to be honest.
What do you mean sideways?
The AIO cap.
Oh. Yeah, look at that Pixel LED. That thing's sick. I'm sure it requires software to run.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying is I think that you could customize it to not be sideways, like the same with the LCD one.
Are those 2 new tri cases even out yet?
Which cases?
Which cases?
Yeah, that looks sick.
That's fun.
Yeah, it is kind of cool how to, at an angle,
Yeah, I don't hate it.
but they
I've seen
absolutely need to have a rotating head, and this is a perfect use case scenario of that. Okay, so
Oh,
again,
Trikes cases? I think,
oh no, I don't think Trikes has moved on any of that.
yeah, I don't think so.
From what we've seen, for how many cases they've teased at shows versus how many they've actually come out, it seems like they want to just tease stuff, and that's it.
Yeah.
I really